Now, the I-Team working to protect you from scammers. Last night at 6, we shared a local woman's story. She nearly fell for a lie when a man called her posing as a sheriff's deputy. That's Andrea Adams. And she said she was threatened that she would be arrested for missing jury duty if she didn't pay $2,700. This is not the only scam that's circulating in Florida and Southeast Georgia. There's another one, too, and people are losing thousands of dollars. Tom Stevens, president of Northeast Florida Better Business Bureau, is joining us via Zoom this morning. Good morning, Tom. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Glad to be here.
So I spoke with my niece last week, Tom, who lives here in Jacksonville, and she told me that her husband's grandfather actually turned $8,000 cash over to someone who was basically telling her that a relative had gotten into trouble and needed help being bailed out. Would you explain this scam? It's not new to the area, but I'm always amazed. I heard last year about something like this happening, and it cost an elderly man $10,000. How does it work?
Well, you get a call from someone who says something like, "Hi, Grandma," and doesn't give a name or anything, and just hoping maybe that you have a grandson or granddaughter, depending on which sex is calling. And you say something like, "Is that you, David?" And you say, "Yes." And then they start spinning the tale of how they've had a car wreck or they're in jail because of a DUI or something like that and need money, and ask you to wire it to them or use some kind of cash app to transfer the money to somewhere. And sometimes they'll even have an accomplice there who can pose as an attorney, their attorney that says, "Yes, I need the money in order to represent your grandson or granddaughter."
I know, Tom, it just seems like, I mean, we hear these things, it's like, really? But so many people fall for it. I think that people don't understand at home how convincing these people are on the phone.
Yeah, they're professionals. That's what they do for a living. They're very good at impersonating someone, very good at spinning a yarn, spinning a tale. So oftentimes too, they may call late at night or wake you up from sleep or something like that, where you're not thinking clearly, or you don't want to wake anybody else and ask if it's true. So they take advantage of every situation they can to make you believe them.
So I think that the general public also imagines that these scams are being perpetrated by, one single person who's like working in a basement. This is big business, and they have a lot of sophisticated technology to make it sound legit.
That's correct. It is a criminal enterprise. It's not one guy in a basement. It's hundreds of people working together, and they have the resources and the knowledge to get the latest technology. They can spoof any phone number. They can create fake websites that look just like the clerk of court site or just like a sheriff's site or something like that. So they have the technology to create any scenario they want to create and make it look real.
And as I learned, in the story that we aired, the I-Team report that we aired last night at 6, they have the ability also to make it seem like you're calling into a call center, that you're being transferred to someone, and that they're transferring you to someone else who ends up being really a different person because there's so many people who are perpetrating this crime. I want to talk a little bit about the jury duty scam because, as we learned yesterday, it's also now circulating in Southeast Georgia. Would you please remind our viewers, of course they can go and look at my report in terms of how it works that aired last night, but could you remind our viewers about jury duty and whether or not someone would ever actually be arrested for missing jury duty?
Sure. No, they would not. The first thing that's going to happen is you're going to get a letter from the clerk of court that says you missed your jury duty. Please call us to reschedule. And as long as you call and reschedule, everything's fine. If you don't call and reschedule, they may send you another letter. Sooner or later, you get a summons to go before a judge. But just realize that you're never going to pay a fine or never going to go to jail. Well, you're not going to go to jail anyway because it's not a misdemeanor or a felony. It's a criminal, civil contempt issue. So you're never going to have anything happen to you until you've stood in front of a judge. They're not going to call you and say, "Hey, you missed your jury duty. You owe us $2,700 and we're going to arrest you." It doesn't happen. It doesn't work that way.
All right. Well, we hope we've educated some people so they don't fall for it, even though thousands of people do every year. Tom Stevens, thanks for your time this morning. Always appreciate it.
My pleasure.
And of course, if you would like to learn more specifically about the jury duty, it's very sophisticated, very convincing. Look for my story in the iTeam section of news4jax.com. We walk you through how it works, what the scammers tell you so you don't fall for it. I also spoke with a St. Johns County man who did fall for it, turned over $800. We're not talking about elderly people, by the way. These are educated people who have jobs. So I hope you'll share the story with your loved ones. Really, the best way to stop these scams is by warning as many people as possible about them.